So yeah, 5 a.m. in Korea. Perfect time for a grand final if you ask me. Lost plus 8 on the one side. Parry up on the other. That is not ideal for that keeper. Against the Demon Hunter though, can be sweet. Will probably still be a sell at some point. So we expand on the spot and we expand on the spot. Can't be that tired if you go for macro games, can you? I'm a bit out of the loop what like the meta is in Night Elf of the two. We don't see Foggy much anyway. Due to being a Battle.net gamer, of course. It feels like almost everything in Night Elf Mirror is viable these days. From Potom Mass Hunt Tier 1 all-in, to Tier 2 all-ins, to Mass Dryads, to expansions, to one base, to rushes, bears of course. But maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. That is Foggy committing quite a bit here, isn't he? Oh, this is pretty much exactly... Oh, he brought the Wisp against the Entangle so he can continue to do damage. And with that, this is... Oh, another Entangle! This is not gonna finish though, is it? Sick cancel by Foggy. Well done. With that extra Wisp here. And staying a little bit longer for another Wisp. God damn Foggy. This will again consume a lot of moon juice, and one archer fell as well, but gigantic lead. Oh, he portaled to the expo. That's unfortunate. And LawLiet has to start from scratch. Tech has started on both sides. It feels like, yeah, Foggy is ahead in tech as well. Expo cancelled and tech advantage. This Foggy guy, quite a gamer. LawLiet has hunts though, and Foggy's Hunter's Hall is late, so there's some time to catch up. Especially with some easy kills without his... Oh, there is a staff. But of course you can entangle against it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So after a big slap in the face early, LawLiet's slowly coming back into this game. We're running. Dryads coming. Dryads countered Huntress really well, but how does that look when there is Moonglaive upgrade? It's coming now. 1 minute. Instant reaction. I love it. Panda versus Alchemist. So, see, this is what I mean when I said everything seems possible right now. Panda, good debuff and damage, area of effect damage. Alchemist, good healing. And also a nice debuff.
Player's forces are under attack.
And now we creep. Foggy rightfully not engaging. As Hunt currently have their power spike. Tapper. Usually Foggy was the Bomberman. Dude, if you show me this game, like a still of this game, I'd say LawLiet is Foggy and Foggy is LawLiet. There's no Nature's Blessing. Can he wall off? Oh, no he can't. This bad. Is it enough though? Dryads are here. Panda is here. Heal Spray is here. No repair anymore. Oh my god. The big revenge of LawLiet. At what cost? Not much actually. A hunt or two. But that's totally fine. And all of a sudden with just one attack, LawLiet is the one ahead. Boom. That's how fast the mirror can turn around. So we gotta expand on the spot as well. Sick Zapper play. Wasn't even that much damage. Yeah, Jim the Pansy says it right. If you didn't let half his wisp blow up with the Zapper, that's an easy hold. I thought he's gonna create a wall there so the Zapper can't attack at all. But yeah, bit hectic that situation. Foggy under pressure. Being down a base, Demon Hunter under fire, very hurt. Panda has a potion, might need it soon. Yeah, that counterplay is just a distraction, right? As he's expanding again. It's not a committed all-in. He's getting some kills. That is leveling for the Panda. In the absence of Heal Spray, nicely identified by Foggy. Vanilla Surround doesn't land.
Players' forces are under attack.
Double Sanctus. Okay. Foggy with 3-3. Heroes are getting stronger. And since we have no Bear Mirror, that Keeper doesn't really have his usual high ground in the late game. And then he's gonna be, like, essentially useless against Mass Dragons. Zeppelin already here? Are we trying to Bomberman your way out here? I think he was just looking for a Zeppelin, right? Against Hunt, that's really good.
The town is under siege.
Another wave of attack. That's not a perfect position for the Dryads, is it? You want open field? Surround? Boy, that doesn't work. Keeper in trouble! Forcing a town portal. Now Foggy finally has the zap for defensive measures.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we drop. Dude, this is a fun game so far. We don't have reinforced defenses here. Nature's Blessing as well. Now we jump. Oh, lovely. That's of course a nice way to get out of surrounds. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, that's an invite. That Demon Hunter needs a staff soon, or that potion. Shadow Melt on both sides to save as much as you can. That's that. He's living dangerously. Foggy! Ooh, he was a bit lucky with that staff there, wasn't he? Or we say perfectly calculated just with the two archers here that were basically dead projectiles in the air. Still Zeppelin pickup. Both with the plays. He'll scroll for LawLiet now. No third base, no tier 3. And that hurts LawLiet, right? No orb with his army. Mass tier 1. Interesting.
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy can be comfortable, I think. The late game belongs to him. If the Panda can scale more, if the Demon Hunter can do more. Does he have the damage to hold though? Is the question. 1-1 upgrades, we're moving back. Double heal scroll against Acid Bomb, fantastic. Both failed with double heal scroll. And LawLiet is just clicking on the base, as he did so often recently. Simple, yet effective. This Dryad setup isn't great. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, quite nice, quite nice. Oh, they're too close. They're way too close to the hunts, and Foggy can't find a way to deal with the hunts. Ironically, the archers are in the back, safe. So safe. Now they're getting fried. Alchemist! Not enough damage. And with that, LawLiet wins the first fight. First bigger fight. Both use only 1 heal scroll. And both stay on tier 2. Yeah, that fighting setup is a bit of an issue. If the Panda can't reach the backline, archers can do whatever they want. It's a bit unfair, isn't it, that Dryads can't have that heavy armor.
A player's forces are under attack.
They still have a weakness. I don't know if that should stay the same. The tracking. But no, with Hans. Hans basically replaced the bears here. Magic immune units with heavy armor sounds like fun. You know, you gotta get rid of all the weaknesses that the Night Elves have. And there still is a flaw in these Dryads, but let's take a look. Oh, this Entangled Goldmine Zeppelin is crashing. Alchemist levels up, still a lot of repair. Is that enough? Hunter's falling. Foggy holds that thing. On the cost of a town portal and also the Zeppelin. Free to repair, of course, so this didn't even cost too many wisps, did it? He only has 3 lumber wisps remaining. That's a bit of an issue. Yeah, I heard Kevin say the Night Elf Discord is discussing if all Night Elf units should fly. And if then the game would be fair. Ted Stir! Thank you for the 13 month, my dude. Much love. Hope you're doing fine. Still a big army for LawLiet. Foggy can't engage directly at all. Like, Chimeras would wreck this. Pretty much all of it. going in with glaives now. At the moment, LawLiet's army is so much better than Foggy's army. Trying to trade some XP for that level 5 panda. That is, of course, fantastic. LawLiet is the one closer to 5 though. Zeppelin down. That is level 5. Potion. Used. Scroll. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire to deal with a lot of that squishy tier 1. The healed scroll time. Amazing. And the backline. I love that double layer backline behind the Huntress. With piercing damage and siege damage. Both incredibly effective against everything Foggy has. And that is now... Is it... If this would be any other hero combo than Demon Hunter Panda, I'd say it's probably over, but Foggy is done with the tier 3, covered this quite well. He made strides towards level 5. I think this is very much winnable for Foggy. LawLiet needs to find a way to outscale him. And a good way of that is the third base. Cool competitive game, man. Foggy again showing that he can still hang with the best. It's quite a game one. Exactly. Hopefully we got 4 more. Noob question, what's the point of Keeper Aura 3 if Foggy only has a couple of bears? It's really strong on level 3. But it's Entangle 3. The bears are only coming in now. Yeah, it won't be that effective. That Keeper is essentially useless. If he knew earlier that there'd be more bears, he'd probably go for Thorn's Aura, but maybe we're not gonna get there. And very grateful for noob questions. We love noob questions. Again, Foggy's heroes have to carry this. The glaives are insane, dude. 2 volleys and the unit is gone. Alongside Hunts as well, you can't even repair. Man, these glaives are untouched, just like I'm, for way too long. Anyway, I love the Archer edition with Roar. They're really strong. But what do you do against this glass cannon backline? I don't know if bears do too much, but there was also no chance for a Chimera really. The panda's got to carry, but he's not carrying that much. Look at the Dryads just disappearing. Splat. Sick. He got so much cooldown on potions, man. LawLiet also 1300 gold. Got that third base up. Everything is hidden. He can't attack the Hunts. Super hard to attack the backline. Demon Hunter now. Slicing and dicing. While the Hunts are chasing. Oh boy. What a wild game. He dealt with the glaives now. Courtesy of the panda. Level 5 Demon Hunter. Main base over. But Foggy is on 1 base and LawLiet is on 2. This is a... see how much fun Knight of Mirror can be? And it's still not over. Demon Hunter Panda level 5 is insane. But that base is a problem. Panda, sneeze! Sneeze! Oh, the split by LawLiet. Damn, 0 out of 3. That LawLiet could have fed him to level 5, dude. Woohoo! Wild ride, I love it! Yeah, with these, like, it's only tier 2 for LawLiet. Foggy is in no upkeep. He's mining a lot more. Only for 3 minutes, though. And LawLiet has a lot of gold. Tree is walking, though. Oh, we don't have it disabled for Tranquility.
A player's forces are under attack.
But that's Panda 5. And LawLiet has an infinite gold hack, basically, for these heal scrolls. Oh, we also got Alchemist ulti soon.
A player's forces are
And
under attack.
that's a problem. And these Hunters are also a problem. I feel like all of a sudden there's a lot of problems for Foggy in this game. And the Panda is not at home. Yeah, rip Expo. Any ultimate will probably decide this game. These Hunts with the Tranquility healing are crazy, but okay. Demon Hunter against half the army. Don't really do much. It's just Huntress A-click, isn't it? Not even the Panda can deal with it. So much healing as well. LawLiet well prepared. And there's something happening here. AP push. 25 minutes in. Still 2 heal scrolls. And a mana potion, like the amount of healing this alchemist has done throughout this game is absurd. Foggy with his back against the wall. It was a brave game. It was a fun game. But from Foggy's perspective, not really a successful game. If he's not losing so many Wisp at the Expo. And now double level 6. Sell him. Sell him. Oh, he doesn't have mana for Transmute, but at least we saw the celebratory Tranquility. LawLiet walks through 1-0, 2 steps away from being the best player in May. So this is already a bit atypical, as you see. Foggy is probably preparing
A player's forces are under
Potom Hunter's push as he goes for double Ancient of War. Creeping, no tech. That's the classic way of playing Potom Hunts. LawLiet on the other side. Ancient of War in position at the shop. And teching. And a walled off base. So, probably an Alchemist again. Last hit is amazingly important here. Ancient of War in trouble. Foggy cannot lose this one really if he wants to go through. Got the repair squad ready. Oh, and LawLiet got the last hit. Very, very nice. To make Neo feel better. Oh, worse. He still thinks I'm a big talent. No, I said the biggest German talent. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Close, close, close. Nice min-maxing here to get this one last hit on the Wisp. Yeah, that was expensive. For some reason,
player's forces are under attack.
XP is still even. Because of course LawLiet can still go for that shop here. The Sasquatch snipe is huge. Like Foggy's entire creep route is pretty much gone. So what do you do now? You tech, but it's late. Besides Icy. Yes, of course, besides Icy. Still sad we didn't get an ELO update today. One Sunday without the Warcraft 3.info ELO update. I don't know what happened there. I'm still sad. I realized it this morning that there's no ELO update. And morning was like, I don't know, 14 hours ago. I'm still sad. Foggy also blocked at 40. During the tech, that's not ideal.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Alchemist, man. I really like this. Is there a chance that we get Huntress and Talons? I love that build. I will forever stand that build. I think it's an insanely strong and cool build to play as well as to watch. Nice one of the win, but good night Alchemist, bro. Ho ho! That creep tech. Oh, and that's surrounded by Foggy. Jesus, there's no TP on LawLiet, and that is a double kill for Foggy. Big revenge, and the Bercy as well. Jesus Christ. Foggy is usually not a midnight gamer, but that man is gaming right now. Brutal revenge for that creep tech in the north. Unreal. Unreal creep tech. On the bottom, he has to get it from the Alpha too. Alchemist by Foggy as well, coming in with the healing at the right time. That was sick. Also, perfect item, of course, getting that Wand of the Wind there. Caught him back as well. From the tavern, she hurt. And there's still potential to get some kills out. Alchemist needs a little bit of Moonwell juice. Okay, okay. Whew. Explosive mid-game. I like it. I like it even more when we see freaking talents now. LawLiet had the wand, not Foggy. That's true. Well. LawLiet is taking quite a risk here. And snare. Oh my god. Hunt. Hunt. Another kill. Foggy is tearing LawLiet apart in this early mid-game. And an AP is coming as well. Yeah, there's no better time to close this out than now. Freaking Foggy, all of a sudden 4,000 MMR. And that's game. That's the equalizer. There was no way back from 3 hero kills. Goddamn Foggy, absolute beast. The mother of all Night of Mirror creep jacks. And the early didn't even look too great. Like that Sasquatch steal was a big deal. This should be very readable, I think, for LawLiet. He's going to the standard, the norm. We're kind of approaching 10 hours streaming today as well. With a little break in between. But yeah, that seems to be the story of this third map. The winner, of course, has match points for the Grand Championship of May. Foggy creating a storm. LawLiet needs to weather the storm. And that's basically it. Mr. Potato Person, nice to see you here. Alright, making good progress, but he's getting a bit ignited. So far, so good though. Good bottom items. Except maybe mantle, not ideal. But yeah, this is one of these more or less one-dimensional bottom plays. No tier 2, no alchemist, no extra. Just that AP push, and LawLiet knows for a long time. What are you playing currently? I'm currently in the process of playing a Fire Red Omega Hardcore Nuzlocke. It is freaking hard. F you, Misty. That demon hunter is packing quite a punch, man.
A player's forces are under attack.
Holy smokes! Is there a good chance? Is there a good chance for Foggy to push here? Levels aren't there yet. Numbers aren't there yet. Good luck with that. Thank you. I had some amazing mons already and I threw them all away. Because I played at 2 AM last night after coming home from a concert, slightly intoxicated. That was not fun. I mean, the concert was fun. The gaming session, I could have, no.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, Foggy has to push soon, I feel. This Demon Hunter is getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and the Keeper is here too for some control. And LawLiet is not even giving him the pleasure of going Dryads, really. It's also taking out a production building. Damn, so far that's very one-sided. No repair in time. Yeah, production building rip. And with that, it will take even longer to get more hunts or glaives out. Sweet little surgical strike.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet's serious gamer face now, I feel. Just excellent, excellent anti-bottom play. And now he's the one going for glaives because it's amazing against hunts. Yeah. Especially with the glaive upgrade, plus 10 damage immediately. And yeah, as a bottom, you don't want to drink that blue water. It doesn't do you too much. Sell it for a scroll, for an invul maybe, for a protection scroll. Get them all. What did Carson call it again? Omega bust? No, hyperdrive? No, there was a word for this. Giga bust? I don't know. fancy word. Giga break. Thank you, Kevin. The giga break. Well, not much of a break right now. Except for the creeps who can finally chill a little bit. More Wisps. Keeper getting caught and LawLiet has to reposition. Got that zap out as well. Second glaive, bit unfortunate, but that's what the Zeppelin is for. And it's just a fantastic defensive position, even though archers suffered big time. But I don't think you can break the glaives. That also cost all the scrolls. There's no scrolls available right now. 40 seconds. Foggy. Feels like best you can do here is to tire LawLiet out. To drag it to like 6 AM and further. Oh. If only he knew. There's glaives inside. Okay, Foggy willing to wait out the 40 seconds. LawLiet sees what the plan is. In the meantime, weeps are taking over the chat. I have no idea how that happened all of a sudden. Are we seeing the best glaive thrower Zeppelin micro in the history of this game now? No, not really. Oh, he's trying to drop onto it with the hunts, but instant reaction. Let's go, man. Abuse the Zeppelin as much as you can. Show us that, micro boys. So far, it surely goes a bit better for LawLiet. Like the entire game, basically. Now we can get a reaction, but it's so much damage. This is a funky way of playing Night Elf Mirror. Foggy's bottom in trouble, was entangled, couldn't lift her up, no TP anymore. And the big carry is gone. There's so many kills. Jesus. Foggy lost like 15 supply in a second. GG LawLiet with the match points now. That value drop at the end. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Warcraft. I love when Night Elf Mirrors go that way. I feel like this Tidehunters game was well read by LawLiet, extremely well countered.
Players' forces are under attack.
And then you have the guts to do it again. On Melting Valley, there's lots of room. That also means that the rush distance is crazy big. So to go from A to B will take a long time. And while you run, your opponent is creeping. Maybe Foggy thinks, okay, I saw that Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter was a beast. Let's see how it goes without it. You could also... Okay, I was about to say expand, but nope. It's the mass hunts again. Foggy also, at least was for a long time, wasn't a late night gamer. So like a couple of years ago, this would have been too late for him already. But this has somewhat changed. Longer streaming hours for sure. Becoming a little night owl. Fitting for the bottom. Ambient sound, by the way. Amazing on this one. So, how well can you prepare the push that's to come? Is that enough? Oh yeah, we can't see the HP anymore. Yet. It's close, but it's not enough. You can repair now. And yeah, that will cost a bit. But that's about it.
A town is under siege.
Good first sign for LawLiet. We have Zeppelins here. They're a little harder to access. Maybe not too many people are familiar with the Melting Valley. We got Zeps here and here, so it's not directly in front of the base. And they're protected a lot better. There is a Tree of Life though. So there is a curveball. Mr. Grinchy. Nice cosplays, my dude. I saw everything. Okay, LawLiet must have an idea. It was only the bottom, the classic push towards the main with Huns did not arrive. So do you rate the game perfectly? Then he can strike hard soon. Especially on the entangled. And a second. Well, LawLiet is reading the game well. He's also getting intercepted. Now is the Demon Hunter enough? Nah, I don't think it's enough. He can definitely tear down the Entangled a couple of times. Foggy's not rooting though. And he has to send the entire army back. Bit problematic. Foggy can just walk away whenever. LawLiet, I mean. Oh, that's one kill. Oh, that's 2 kills! That's way too much! Maybe, yep, a bit too much multitasking right here. Love how the immolation is ruining the Shadow Meld as you still take damage. Awesome. Foggy's army got decimated. He needs that expo to work like right now. Overwhelmed was the word I was looking for. Thank you, Kevin, for always having my back. Yeah, that was a bit too much. Action left, action right. Too much micro required at some point. Tech at 50%. Also needs more wisps soon. Or oh no, he has 940. It's alright. It's alright.
A town is under siege.
Keep on forgetting that Night Elves have infinite lumber. That also made the Demon Hunter level quite a bit, of course. Panda made some progress. Foggy is starting to be annoying though. I like it. It's a bit desperate. And he gets the Moonwell. Stay here with that heal scroll you got. Heavy step, huh? Oh, almost 3 hunts again. Jeez, that would have been 6 in total. 1, I guess, is alright. But yeah, now Foggy is the one preparing for an expo.
Players' forces are under attack.
Things hurt. How do you heal this back up? Heal scrolls must. And we fight fire with fire or APs with APs. That's a huge problem for Foggy. Also that one of the heal scrolls got stolen. Not ideal. This is pretty much everything we got. Very, very important for Foggy that he killed that Moonwell. Otherwise, LawLiet would be at 50 already, with more Dryads knocking on his door. This is the push for the May Championship, everybody. Foggy can't engage without the upgrade, but Moonglaive is finishing any second now. Now, swing!
A player's forces are under attack and is under siege.
Foggy made it to 2 heal scrolls. This is not impossible anymore. First heal scroll already dead. Also like the detonate here. No mana at all on the panda. Except, oh, that shop. It's again so well prepared. Let's go then. Drunken Ace Breath of Fire to open things up. Foggy is just completely jumping on everything, but he's running into the shadow of the tower a little bit here, getting closer for that heal scroll. But LawLiet, these APs might win him the tournament. The hunts are disappearing. Demon Hunter level 4. So tanky. Right next to the shop. He can also buy potions if he has the gold. He's just slaughtering one hunt after the next. It seems like the winner of May is from Korea. He's Brother Joe. And nobody was better than him today. Foggy doesn't admit it yet. But no hero. Soon to be no expo. No hunts. That is a problem. I got that big detonate now. And yep, that's the last win condition. Dead. The hero is underleveled for Foggy. The army is underdeveloped. The army is also hurt. I feel like these bottom hunt plays were too easy, and again Shadow Melt right next to the immolation. Yikes. Yikes, he's still burning. Yikes. And there's a potion. And he's still burning. Grilled hunts on the menu today. These adjustments a little bit too late. Potion, potion, potion. GG. Congrats to LawLiet, playing a very fine tournament with very exciting games, especially the first game versus Foggy was outstanding. Well done, Foggy, second place after defeating Hawk 2-0 in the semi-final. That was a lot of fun, everybody.